All right, just a few hours after an outstanding defensive performance against the Carolina Panthers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting their first win of the season. And joining us now, defensive end Ndamukong Suh. And Ndamukong, Teddy Bridgewater got to know you quite well yesterday. 2 sacks is the first time you had 2 sacks in one game since back in 2015. So what's it like when you drive home after you have a day like you did?
It was definitely much needed. You didn't get much of an opportunity to get after the quarterback in week one, but game plan Caffrey early on in that game and keeping him to his low numbers. And then we knew we had an opportunity to get after Teddy Bridgewater. So we were all gung-ho for that to happen, and I got lucky.
And Ndamukong, I would say externally, there were as much expectations for your team this year as perhaps any in the NFL. Getting that first win, was it a sigh of relief? And what have the internal expectations been like since, let's be honest, you signed Tom Brady?
Yeah, the internal expectations is always to have an opportunity to play at a high level and go after ultimately a ring. That's why I came back knowing we had a great young core and secondary, strong linebackers, and a great defensive front that can affect the quarterback and stop the run. And we want to continue to prove that each week, and then being able to add in Tom Brady as well as Gronk and a lot of the other assets that we have in Mike Evans and whatnot on our team.
You came to Tampa to have that opportunity to play with Tom Brady, and you know, everybody wants to know what's he like, right? Because he spent so many years in New England, and those players all knew what he was like. So for you, what stands out about being around Tom Brady on game day?
Tom is pretty mild-mannered, good guy, good teammate, competitive fire, but it was definitely a fun battle, us having fun with him on the defense side of the ball and getting after them. So overall, I would say it's a great opportunity to learn from somebody who's obviously had a great career and continues to play at a very high level. So lots of things for me to learn, as well as confirm, as I've gone against him multiple times and been on the opposite side of good and bad.
You gave Nebraska football fans, and they're already a passionate fan base, a ton to cheer for. You have played in front of thousands of fans at probably every stage of your football career. What's it been like, and specifically, what was it like playing a home game yesterday without fans, other than Brett Favre, who apparently was there as a special guest?
Yeah, I saw that recently that Brett got to attend our game with his grandson, I believe. I would say it's not something that I'm particularly used to, especially coming from the University of Nebraska and then obviously going on to play in Detroit, where we had some bad years but had some great years there, and our fans always stuck through us and through. So definitely a different vibe. I was talking to one of our support staff members, and it's definitely just a different feeling. But overall, you tune those things out, and you are a professional, and you go out there each and every single play and try and make a stamp on the game. And that was my particular goal, and is my particular goal each and every single time I'm on the football field.
You know, you talk about vibe, and you know, your defense has been getting so much praise, and so is your defensive coordinator, Todd Bowles. Does Todd have a sense of humor? Like, what is he like?
Coach Bowles, without question, has a sense of humor. He is one of those guys that will catch you off guard, go from complete seriousness to taking shots at you, making a lot of fun, and just overall is just a good dude. He's one of the main reasons why I actually came here in the previous year. He tried to get me to come to the Jets a couple years back. Maintained a strong relationship with him because I actually have known him for a while when he was in Arizona. Through a mutual friend in Jim Washburn. So he's always been a great human being, and I enjoy playing his defense. And he's, as you can see, has given me a lot of free will to go out there and make plays.
And Ndamukong, we know the Big Ten is coming back to play football in just a few weeks from right now. You've got yourself, Nebraska guy, Tom Brady, a Michigan guy, Chris Godwin, a Penn State guy, amongst many others on the roster. Felt like the schedule makers weren't really looking out for your Huskers, though. What are your expectations for this 2020 abbreviated, delayed, but still highly exciting season?
It'd be interesting. And they've had some tough seasons over the years, but I think Scott Frost and the organization there is prepared and excited for the season to get started. I know I'm looking forward to checking them out on a Saturday when we're free, especially with all these night games that we have. So definitely excited to see them come out there and be a fiery bunch and make some hay.
Now we want to get you out of here, but I saw on social media you got married this off season. I'm getting married on Saturday. Do you have one
Yeah.
piece of advice for me? Because I'm kind of a nervous wreck. I can't believe I'm going to do this. Do you have any advice for me?
Uh, I had a great wedding. I got to be married in sweats, so my lovely bride was super comfortable and easygoing when it came to that. Obviously, in the middle of the pandemic and whatnot, so I enjoyed every bit of it and excited about our growing future. So, the one thing I would say for you is just don't lock your knees. Be nice and loose and be comfortable. One thing I remember back in the day when one of my friends got married, they said, "Don't be up there on the stage stiff and nervous. Just relax and enjoy it and enjoy it all, and let it come to you."
I love that. That's great advice. I'm going to toss the gown and just throw the sweats on. I think that's actually probably where you did it best. You should be the example of how weddings should be in 2020 and on. So either way, congratulations on a great game, getting your first win. I know you guys got a long season ahead. You are expected to have lots of success and all the luck in the world. Thank you so much for joining our Monday tailgate.
Thank you very much, and I enjoyed being here. Hopefully, I'll see you guys again soon.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.